Welcome to Reading Tai Chi. This is a Yang style long form. We're working on the second section. In our last video, we did pat the horse high, and in this movement, we're going to start learning the kicks. So in our last video, we did single whip, and then we rise, sink, and push up, pat the horse high. But we're going to change that a little bit. So from single whip, I'm going to face you. From here, we rise, sink, push up, but we don't end here. So what we're going to do is push up, the hands will separate, and we're going to step to the diagonal. Sink, left arm will come under the right arm, rise, turn your waist a little bit, pull your arm out, sink, draw on your foot, and rise and kick with the toe to the diagonal. Hands are just below the shoulder height. The idea is that someone is grabbing your arm and you bring your hand here, pull their arm off, hold their wrist, put your hand on their shoulder, sink them down, and then rise and kick. Now, in a lot of Tai Chi forms, a lot of Yang style forms or other forms, the kicks are done very quickly, or they're done very high. People bring their legs up very high and kick, which is more strenuous. What I want you to do is to learn how to kick as one body unit. Remember, when one part moves, all parts move. So a kick shouldn't be like stand here and have your leg just come way up, okay? Because you're not moving everything at once. The other thing, it shouldn't be quick because we're supposed to have a slow and even breath throughout. And if you do a quick kick, you change your rhythm and increase your heart rate. We don't want to do that. So from single whip, sink, step out, rise, sink, pat the horse high, push up, hands separate. As the hands separate, you're going to step to the diagonal. Sink on the left leg, rise, right hand comes under, sink, draw on your foot, and kick to the diagonal. Then we're going to repeat. So we put our foot down, sink, this time the right hand goes under, rise. You can see me turning my body a little bit. And then sink. As I sink, I draw in my foot, and then rise and kick to the diagonal. Okay, so if you watch, I rise and kick at the same rate. Once again, I don't want you to do this, okay? I would much rather that when you kick, you just bring your foot up and have good balance rather than to try to force yourself and try to keep your balance. You will, through gentle movement, develop good balance. It just takes time, so you need to practice. Okay, so another direction so you can see. So from single whip, rise, sink, push up, step to the diagonal, sink, rise, sink, kick. Then I'm going to sink, put my foot down, shift my weight forward, rise, right hand goes under, and sink, draw in my left foot, rise and kick to the diagonal. Okay, so not too hard. I'm going to have you follow me now. So from single whip, sink, step out, rise, pat the horse high, push up, hands separate. We're going to step out with the left foot, sink on the left leg, rise, ward off your arm, sink and draw on your right foot, rise and kick to the diagonal. Then sink, put your foot down, shift your weight forward, rise, right arm goes under, sink and draw on your left foot, and then rise and kick to the diagonal. Okay, so when we're kicking, we're using the toes, kicking outward like that with the toes. We're not kicking with the heel, that will come next, or we're not kicking with the side of the foot. It's kicking with the toes to the diagonals. Okay? If you want to practice, do more than 2, do a series. Just keep repeating the same motion. Sink, kick, sink, kick. That's a good exercise to practice. Or you can also think of them as steps. If you're having trouble with the idea of kicks, just think about I'm taking a step. Sink, kick. So that's the end of this video. If you like it, press like, share this with your friends. If you want classes, go to Reading Tai Chi or subscribe to our channel.